actually won. This is a pretty exciting event, and I'm very grateful to all of you. I want to begin by congratulating Senator Sanders on his victory tonight, and I want to thank each and every one of you. And I want to say I still love New Hampshire, and I always will.
Hillary Clinton dominated by Bernie Sanders last night with rumors of a campaign shakeup. The question is, will it really make a difference? Daniel Harper, online editor of the Weekly Standard and author of Clinton Inc., The Audacious Rebuilding of a Political Machine, is here to weigh in. Good morning, and thank you for joining us, first of all.
Hey, great to see you.
So what do you think? Somebody from Hillary's campaign, are they going to fill the burn this morning? What's the next move on her part?
Totally. Look, they've made clearly two huge mistakes. One, they never defined Bernie Sanders, so Bernie Sanders was able to get a large number of supporters, a huge coalition, without being defined as a radical or as somebody totally different. The other problem is that Hillary Clinton hired a bunch of Barack Obama aides who helped get Obama elected, but they're running his candidacy, his campaign for Hillary Clinton, and she's a very different candidate. She's not the aspirational, hopeful candidate who can unite people and excite people. She's a very, very different. The problem, though, with the campaign shakeup is that you can never get rid of the candidate, right? You can only change the staff, and eventually the candidate is part of the problem in a campaign like this. And so it will help, probably. It should help her remaking of herself, but it does pose its own problems, absolutely.
Yeah, well, what specifically does she need to do? Because when you take a look at the categories across the board, at least in New Hampshire, you had Bernie Sanders winning the youth vote, winning the vote across the board for the women, also when it comes to honesty. How does she turn all of that around?
Well, she's not going to be able to turn all of it around. The first thing that she's going to try to do is she's going to go to states like Nevada and South Carolina that are more favorable to her. There are a lot more non-white voters in those states who are more inclined to her than they are to Bernie Sanders. The first thing is stop the bleeding, right? Make sure those people don't leave you. Go there, rally support, rally their community leaders, keep them in your camp. If you're not able, if you can't stop the bleeding, you can't let Bernie Sanders get away with momentum and gain in that regard. He's going to New York City today. He's going to meet with Al Sharpton, reportedly. He's going to try to rally those voters exactly. It's going to be a dogfight. She cannot let them go.
And the thing is, can you win the race if you just don't stop the bleeding, because you have to get those new voters, additional votes as well? So how does she do that? Independence being one.
Well, she's trying to make a more moderate case, right? So unlike Bernie Sanders, who's more extreme, I'm going to get things done and I'm going to seek incremental change. In a way, actually, she's running a very conservative campaign. She's saying, I want to keep the status quo. I want to keep Barack Obama's presidency and basically keep everything the same. Bernie Sanders is running a far more progressive campaign. He's offering bigger systemic change that appeals to more people at a larger time. So in a way, I think she's going to have to retool her message. Look, for independents, that her conservative message could help a little bit, certainly with some, but she does have to be more aspirational and more honest. You know, last night, one of the first issues she brought up was campaign finance reform. If that's your biggest issue, you're going to vote for Bernie Sanders, not Hillary Clinton. It seems to me she should find issues that better suit her rather than try to mimic Bernie Sanders all the way through.
It'll be interesting to see if her messaging changes and also her personality as it comes across to the voters. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Get ready for Hillary Clinton version, 3,482.
Exactly. Good point. Thank you.